Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It is me, Crystal, with Love, Peace, Herbs, and Tea and Gardening. Guys, I'm here to show you my garden for the first time. I have been actually having this garden for 3 years, and I want you guys to enjoy what I see and what I like. And guys, I'm just here to show you what I do. I'm no ways a professional at what I do, but it is my garden. So sit back, enjoy, and relax, and just watch what I have. Okay, in this bed, guys, is my onions. They're all leaning. Some of them need to be picked. The necks are broken, and it's about time. These were supposed to be my collards, but as you see, the bugs have eaten those up. These are my mustards, my red mustards, and yes, they are abundant. They are growing a lot. These are onions that I planted maybe 3 years ago, and no, 2 years ago, last year, and it's still here. These are and this pot is my calendula. Yeah, these are the strawberries that my husband has started. He does not pick the strawberries, he just lets them be. So I don't know what that's about, but anyway, these are my carrots that need to be weeded. This side is scallions, and this side is garlic. So moving on to the next are my beets. These are my beets here. These in the next 2 rows are giant Swiss chard. I don't know what this is. I'm thinking this is cilantro. My son planted that and grew that. I let it be. I let him do what he wanted to do. At least I got it in one whole row and not just scattered everywhere. And these are my snake beans and my Kentucky Wonder pole beans. So, and then on this side that's being covered up is my celery and my celeriac, and a weed right there, so I have to take out that weed. This is my oregano that I had last year, and this is all that came back. This is sticky weed that I got these seeds, I think, from in my gardener. I think that's where it was I got it from. And then this is lemon mint, which smells wonderful. It smells absolutely wonderful. It smells so good. And then this is really nothing. It was supposed to have been toothache plant. I just let it go. And then this is some more oregano that I've had last year as well. Let's turn around to here. This is supposed to be my okra. If anybody can tell me what is going on with my okra, I know I try to put fish fertilizer in it, and it's just yellow. It's being ate up. I try to put different what is it, Monterey BT. I put neem oil on it and trying to get it to grow. These are Black Beauty eggplants that I purchased from, I think, Home Depot. Yeah, because these are supposed to be eggplants, but they really didn't do well, so I'm just gonna leave them there until they do. And then this is pepper row here. Honestly, guys, I have them labeled off in there, and it's a ton of pepper, like bell peppers, spicy peppers, it's all kind of peppers. My peppers died over I thought it was the last frost, according to the Farmer's Almanac, but we actually had 2 additional days of growing. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm in North Texas in zone 8A, grow zone 8A, and so I had to go purchase peppers. These were the few peppers that I had. I think this is the a peach pepper or something like that, and these are the Baja, whatever pepper this is, it grows blue. The pepper's like bluish green. So yeah. And then as you see, this one right here is really struggling. I tried. My board just trying to grow back. It was really eating up really bad. But it finally actually looks like something now. And in each bed I put marigolds. Yeah. So this pot is, this is zinnias. This is my first time ever growing zinnias. And then this one is, I think this is a petunia or some kind of, not chrysanthemum, but something. But this is tarragon here. This is about 2 years old here. So yes, I use that. This is I forgot what this was. These are petunias. So no, that's not petunias. The leaves are different. But these are petunias. And then, uh-oh, sorry, bugs crawling on me. Then on this side is mullein. This side is mullein, which this is being choked out by the petunias. So these are my 4 o'clocks that have not produced any flowers, but that's fine. Here is dill, which is being ate up by something. This is thyme that I purchased from Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. This is pineapple sage, and I need to take this thyme out because this thyme, this lemon thyme is like being choked out. So these are my nasturtiums, and I have harvested from this already and made antibiotics from the leaves, and I dried out the flowers because I do eat those in my salads. This is a sage my husband bought from Home Depot as well. And this bed here is all season cabbage. It's on this side as well as that side, and in the middle is parsnip, and then here is supposed to be the oriental yard long beans as well as here, but I think I planted them too soon, and the cold air killed, you know, made those seeds slow process. Then this is my birds of paradise, but around it I have the blue bachelor's button. These were here when we moved into this house, these Easter lilies. So I just put some, I took some of the bulbs up from the side of the house and actually put them in pots and put them over there in that little flower bed. My husband loves money trees, so that's his. And again, this right here is parsnip. This is my 2-year-old chocolate mint right here. I made a mistake of planting this here in this bed here, and it took forever to get all the roots out. So I put it in this what is this, concrete mixing tray, a concrete mixing tray, and it was just a few pieces in there, and I did that last year, and then this is what it looks like this year. I didn't water it over the winter or anything. I kept it in the greenhouse, and I actually forgot about it, and when I pulled it out, it wasn't this lush, but I did water it and it became this lush, and I was like, wow. So yeah, my sister loves this. And this here is burdock root. This is my burdock root, which I thought it was dying. I think I just planted it too soon and it was too cold, but it's starting to do great. Don't talk about me, don't come for me, but this is my watermelon. I don't know what is what. This is my watermelon and my cantaloupe. No, actually all of this is watermelon. And then this little area is cantaloupe. And all of this here, is pumpkin. I did not label it. I just dropped seeds, and this is what it came out to look like. These are my potatoes. These 3 bags were potatoes that were just in the house. But this one right here is the purple potato that I purchased, and I actually need to add some more dirt to it because you can see the potatoes, the purple potatoes coming out the dirt. So maybe just time to harvest. Don't really look like it, but it is. Okay, and this here is, this section is summer squash. This section here that's long like this is cushaw. This section is spaghetti squash. And then this is corn, which I'm thinking I shouldn't have put the corn here, but I just plant. I don't really have a rhyme or reason of why I do it, but you know, I'll learn as I go. Okay, and then these are tomatoes, my tomatoes, which I need to actually put some, I don't know if you can see this, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Baby aphids. I need to put some neem oil all over this, all over these, because they're everywhere. Even though I have some tomatoes coming on here, I still need to, they're everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see that. I thought they were just white flies, and someone said no, you have baby aphids. So they're everywhere, guys. I gotta take care of this. Yeah, but these are tomatoes. Let's see, this is the, again, my stuff, my plants died through, because I thought, I can't remember what day it was, but I thought the plants were, I thought our last frost day was a certain day, but it wasn't, according to the almanac, and it wasn't, and it still got extremely cold. And it's crazy because all of my tomato plants died. I had almost 50 tomato plants that I had started, and they all pretty much died. And so this one here is a super beefsteak. This one is a Cherokee purple, Cherokee purple, and Cherokee purple. That's all that lived that I planted. The rest of them have died. But nevertheless, I just went to the Home Depot, and they had 5 for 10, 4 for 10, or 5 for 10, or whatever, or they were just $2.98 a piece, and that's what I purchased. And I actually planted those, and they're doing pretty good. So they're different kind, Mr. Stripeys. I can't really remember, it's a lot. And last year, guys, let me tell you a story about my tomatoes last year. I only maybe got 5 tomatoes out of all the tomato plants that I planted, because someone said, take your suckers off, take your suckers off. I didn't quite understand what suckers were. So I started just pruning from the bottom, and I did not get anything. So this year, I'm leaving them alone, suckers and all. This is a sweet mint. If I'm not mistaken, this is a sweet mint. I think that's what it says. Yes, sweet mint. And then this is a spearmint. And this, guys, I don't know. Oh, look. Oh, it just flew away, that bug. But I don't know. I can't remember what this is. This particular plant. I think this is parsley. I think this is parsley. Something like that. I have that identification app on my phone where I can identify stuff. Okay, guys. Now this trellis here. This is I want to say loofah, but not loofah. This is acorn squash. This is loofah. And then this is loofah. And then this is a muscadine grapevine that I have planted in the wrong place, but it was under a cedar tree that, oh, it's a bug on me, guys. I hate bugs. And yes, I have a garden, but this right here was planted under the cedar tree, which wasn't growing very well, but my husband dug it up and put it in a pot and stuck it on this trellis, and it's been doing really good. But because of the sunlight, there's no sun getting to it because of this huge massive tree that I'm got everything planted under. It is not producing any grapes because of lack of sunlight. So next year this will be moved. And just to show you, I have 2 squirrel nests up in the tree, and they bring everybody else's trash to my yard, which is, I guess, is my way of having extra children. And guys, these are my cucumbers. These are Market Moore's cucumbers, but they were covered with some kind of bug, and I thought I could put neem oil on it and it burnt the leaves up. But they're trying to grow back, and I'm trying to give them a chance. And look, he got to go too, y'all. He got to go. I'm gonna get the scissors and cut him in half. But those are my lemon cucumbers. Not lemon, Market Moore. These are lemon cucumbers. And I don't remember these two because these two came in packets from in my gardener, and I was just trying to get rid of them and use the last ones. So one of them may be the Boston pickling cucumbers, which I hate, or they both may be. I don't know. I should have done better with labeling, but I didn't. So coming to this trellis these are my purple hull peas that I just stuck in a bag, trying to see what is best for these, how to grow these best. And for some reason, the buckets are doing a lot better than the bags. And I can understand why, because the buckets hold the water, the bags don't. And I have planted 500 peas here to try to render enough to get enough to have to cook maybe 2 or 3 times. These are Pink Lady cream peas from Baker's Creek. I've never had this before. I've never even heard of it. And these purple hull peas all came from Baker's Creek and Ace Hardware. Yes. And then these buckets were my sweet peas, but I kind of took them up today because they had grown the fungus, and they started getting the spots on them because it's too hot here in Texas right now for sweet peas. And this right here is some little ugly bush. It's called a prickly bush. I don't know why my husband bought it, but he said it was a medicinal bush, and it's keep getting eaten up by bugs. So I just added a marigold seed, not a marigold, but some marigold seeds. This is my fig. It's a Little Miss fig tree, and to try something different, I had this big barrel, and so I added corn in it, and this corn is doing a lot better than my corn over by the squashes and the cushaw. This is my lilac bush. I purchased it from Home Depot. I've always wanted a lilac bush, but right now it's too hot, so we're not going to get anything on it. The time to get something on it has passed. And then this abandoned area is supposed to be my passion flower area, so I could have stored up all of my passion flower leaves and dried them out and had medicinal medicines, you know, for some of my bipolar family members or friends or whatever. I got to get that bag. We were bagging up those sweet peas, and for whatever reason I cannot get my passion flower to grow. So if anybody have any ideas to get the best way to get the passion flower started, please, 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 and I know it has to be hot, but please, please, please let me know. What I think today is maybe like about 83, 84, something like that. But yeah, then this is my basket of that I started, that is spring mix. So I just dumped the whole packet of seeds in there that I had purchased from, I think, Family Dollar, not Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. And then this is my zucchini and squash here in a 50-pound grow bag. I probably needed more room, but this is just what I wanted to do here. I wanted to try this here because where I had this at last year, it was eaten up by squash boar vines, and I'm trying to move stuff around to trick the bugs the best way I can. And this was a peach tree that we purchased from Tractor Supply, and as you see, dead. This apple tree came from Tractor Supply, which I was shocked because a few leaves came, but I had to treat it because it had white flies all over it and those baby aphids. So that's why these leaves look like this, because of the neem oil. I guess I made it too strong. I've never done that before, but okay. So this here is my, I thought this was my toothache plant, but I think this one here, I thought it was toothache plant. I think it is, no, this is my toothache plant. And the other pot over there that I didn't know quite what it was my St. John's wort. Here's another Birds of Paradise. These right here are Gomphrena. I love these little flowers. My brother-in-law, he's diabetic, and he comes and get the Gomphrena flowers and put them in hot water. He doesn't dry them out or anything. He just washes them up, put them in hot water, and he drinks a tea that helps to control his diabetes. This here is a hibiscus. I don't know what this plant is called. My husband bought it. He thought it was pretty, and he knows my favorite colors are pink and green, so he bought it. And then I had an alameda plant that looks like this that was yellow in the front yard, and somebody actually dug it up and stole it, y'all. And I was like, how can somebody steal it when I got cameras? Didn't even catch them. So this 50-pound grow bag is my herb garden. This is my sweet basil, which something is eating it up. This is my broadleaf sage. This is my summer long basil. This is lavender, guys. I have never been able to grow lavender from seeds, and when I planted this here, it was when we had the frost, the last frost. Even though the almanac again said we were supposed to have it one particular day, I planted this before that last frost, when it dropped down to like 20 degrees, but it was no snow or anything. And my lavender is growing. So again, when they say put your lavender in the refrigerator, your seeds in the refrigerator, and then put them in the ground, do so. It works. Just didn't know it. This is my cilantro, and it looks like it's going to seed. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looks like it's going to seed, and I'm gonna let it go to seed. This is a basil that was only a stick, and it was so badly ate up that they were actually getting ready to throw it out. And my husband asked, could I have it? Could he have it? And they said sure, and they let us have it for free. And this was at Walmart. So I'm sorry, I'm not even in the camera. Walmart will allow you to get stuff that's dead as well. This is my lemon bee balm, and this is my hyssop. Guys, I've never grown hyssop before or anything. And then this right here is a lemon balm, and as you can see, it's just a few little flowers. Oh, this smells so good over here. And then this is lemon mint here. This little bit is lemon mint. This little bit is wild bergamot here. And then this little bitty flower here, I don't know if you guys can see it, is sweet marjoram. And then this is my toothache plant here. So yeah, that's all I have for that. And then this is my hummingbird mint. I don't know what to do with it. Haven't looked it up, haven't thought about it, haven't tried it, don't know. But I still have some more seeds that I do need to plant. And again, this was where I added the I dug up all the bulbs, the lily bulbs, tiger lily bulbs, and I planted them here. I made a little raised bed and I planted here. And my husband is actually building him a deck that he started on but didn't quite finish, which is fine with me. But he will be adding in the lattice around it, and then he has the pool for the kids and his nieces and nephews and great nieces and great nephews. Yeah. And so we have, this is a catch-all area. This is my patio, and this is a catch-all area. So here's another money plant. I don't know what this is. My husband thought he was making a it has a name on it. I don't know what name this is. A Rex. Full name is Begonia Rex. Guys, he thought he was making him a actual topiary. Okay, whatever. This here is my dahlias. I cut all the dead leaves off so the new ones can grow back. We call this plant here a dolphin plant. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know if it's a but I just thought it was pretty. Bromelide, that's what that is. This is my monstera, which is doing horrible because I keep telling my husband get it out the sunlight. It doesn't have to be in direct sunlight, or else the leaves will burn, like right there. And then these are my, this is my catch-all area, like my onions and stuff that the necks have broken on them, which majority are, and I don't feel like really pulling them up right now. And then that's another plant, but these are my house plants on the patio. So yeah, guys, that is my May 2023 garden tour of my garden. And guys, I am actually excited. I was afraid to start this channel, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And because this is my oasis, this is what keeps me calm, keeps me at peace, and I absolutely love having a garden. So I'm gonna have you guys follow me along to fill in that trellis where the passion flower was supposed to be, and those empty buckets where I took out the sweet peas so I could plant more seeds. And I am going to leave the strawberry bed alone because he wants this to be full of strawberries, so I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna go along and see about pulling up some of these carrots and looking at them and see what they look like. And yeah, so I just hope you guys, like, look at my onions, guys. Look at this. They're falling over. A lot of them are falling over. The necks are broken. So it's time for me to go through and pick them. And I normally share with my next door neighbors because they always, when they have their get-togethers or whatever, or holidays, they always make me some of their Spanish dishes, and it is so delicious. So I try to share with my neighbors, and then we have relatives that live on the next door, so we try to share with them as well. So yeah. And this right here, this is a leek. This little right here growing up is a leek that I planted last year, and I just never took it up. And I'm gonna actually take this part off and pickle it, put it in a jar when I make some pickles. This is going in a jar of pickles, and pickle it. It is so delicious. It is delicious. Or I can make a beef stir fry or something like that and add this off in there. Oh, it's so good. It is delicious. I just wanted to get a little longer, and I'm gonna pull it. So guys, thank you for joining in. And okay guys, thanks for joining me for my first garden tour of May 2023 and my first gardening video. I hope that you guys stay safe, be blessed, and continue to have a blessed gardening year. And if there is someone that you are upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you. Love you guys. Be blessed. Oh, and if you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Kick your shoes off, kick your feet up, go get you some popcorn, get your lemonade, and sit outside and watch this video on your iPad, your TV, your tablet, whatever, your phone, whatever you may have, and enjoy. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.